Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. In this video, we are going to be starting a brand new adventure in The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, and I'm going to show you a full playthrough of this amazing game. And yes, while this game came out 20 years ago, this was one of my most favorite Zelda games, along with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And maybe I'll show them too, because I can now. But let's press start, and let's begin our brand new adventure. Now, I've been playing for a little while, because I wanted to get my bearings again before showing this to you guys. But we're going to start a brand new game. And you're probably wondering where I've been for the last 3 months. Literally, not 2 weeks after I put out my 2023 update, Gamecaster, which is the software I was using for the last 10 years to make videos, was shut down. And the way that Gamecaster was set up is it was run from a server. And so you have to log into the server to access the application to record videos and whatnot. And when they shut that off, I had no way to record videos. And I had my friends tell me, oh, just use OBS, or just use OBS Studios, or you can use Acorn, or you can use the Xbox screen recorder, or Windows has one that's built in already. And I couldn't make heads or tails of OBS at all. And XSplit Broadcaster is akin to OBS. No thanks. So it's taken me a long time, like 3 months, to find a recording application that I don't have to pay for. I mean, I paid to get it, but I don't have to have a recurring subscription. But that I can use, that's fairly simple. I just need to be able to record audio and my game screen and system sounds, and then I go into the post-process later with my video editing software that still runs. But the recording software, I had to find one that I could use, that was simple enough for me. I mean, I'm not all about uber complex. I like, keep it simple, stupid, right? So I finally found something, got a microphone that works with it, and then figured out a way to hook up my GameCube to a modern display. And with the Prism adapter that plugs into the digital output of the GameCube, which is the GCN-001 models that have the digital output, it actually up-converts it to 720p. And it makes the GameCube games look incredible. So I wanted to show you The Wind Waker and go on this brand new adventure with you. And yes, we will go back to City Skylines eventually. We might even go back to WoW eventually. I haven't even played WoW in months. But I want to show you this. I want to show you this game because this game is absolutely amazing. So let's go into Quest Log 2. We're going to start a brand new game. We're going to name our character Link because, why not? Link is the protagonist of all the Legend of Zeldas. And we're going to go through and we're going to play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. And the game begins with The Legend of Hyrule. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared, as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the hero of time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. That great evil that the great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero, once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. Welcome to Outset Island, the beginning of our grand adventure. Big brother! Big brother! Big brother! Big brother! I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Arrow's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? So that's what we're gonna do. Sorry, I love the music of this game. And if you're wondering about the camera movements, no, I'm doing that myself. It's just Nintendo has a really bad habit of inverting the x-axis. So like if I want to look to the left, I have to press my joystick to the right. And if I want to look to the right, I have to push my joystick to the left. And like if I go too far, it just spins around and around and around. And I'm trying to keep it to like subtle movements. So your house is actually that house right there. And you can talk to people along your way. Like for example, this little guy who's sitting here by the tree. I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see, look, that black one there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, Link? Now, you can just run up on it. Pigs are too alert about their surroundings. For you, just jog up and capture one. You can't do that. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold R to crouch and tilt your joystick to crawl slowly up behind it. Slowly. You could also distract it with bait, I guess. Anyway, we'll deal with that in a little bit. And then there is this gal here with a pot on her head. You can talk to her. Oh, Link, happy birthday! Hey, did your sister Errol find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day, and she said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head just like me so she could help your grandmother with chores. So, if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar and press A to carry it. Then put the jar down, she just has to press R. Can you tell her that for me? Okay. Let's go inside and talk to our grandmother. Now, grandmother is waiting for us up in the loft, so let's climb the ladder and go up to the loft. I've been waiting for you, Link.
Hi.
Link, try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma is going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now, go get your sister Errol. Okay. We'll just jump off the loft, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to position the camera behind Link, and we're going to go back to the lookout. Now, there is a blue rupee right there, and a yellow rupee beyond. Let's jump over to them and get some money, shall we? Oh, oops, careful with the camera movements. Ow. See what I mean? It's like so fast. There we go. Now we're rich. We got 15 rupees. Yay. This guy is like your idol or whatever. Wow. I hope I'll be able to jump like you someday, Link. Yeah, he's our fan. And then this little guy with snot running down his nose just follows us around wherever we go. So, aren't those clothes hot? Yes, they're very hot. Yeah, he's gonna tag along with us. He's gonna follow us around all over the island. So make your way back to Errol's Lookout, and we'll go talk to our sister. I love the animation in this game. Like, you go up every rung, the animations are just perfect. And yes, while this game came out 20 years ago, Nintendo really, really polished their games well. Alright, here is our sister Errol.
Ahoy, big brother! Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But, wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes.
I guess they're pretty neat, though, I suppose.
So anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, just for one day. Happy birthday!
You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Set it to Y, Z, or X, and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. Do it now, and see what you can see.
So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Oh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here.
Okay, so we're going to press start, open our menu, and we're going to set this to Y. So we're going to press Y, and we're going to look over at our house, use the C-stick to zoom in. What is that funny character there by the mailbox? What is that?
The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah! Link! The sky! Look up in the sky! This is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with.
Okay, I guess I better go see Orca, huh? Now, if you don't want to climb down the ladder, just press A and you can let go, and you can drop all the way to the bottom. Let's go talk to Orca. We're now going to learn about L targeting, and we're going to learn about swordplay. Oh, whoops, sorry. Let's talk about the camera movement. Like I said, the camera in this game is so touchy. So Orca and his older brother live in that house right there with the cool triangles on the roof for the awnings or whatever. And you can see his big brother right there on top of that little balcony. And when you approach him, we'll learn about L targeting.
Hoy! Press L right there and use A to talk to me. Try it. That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just L-targeted me. You see, when you press L, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press L to face forward, you know? It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use L targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag, not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. That was some racket outside, wasn't it? On another topic entirely, maybe it's just my age, but lately I've had quite a hard time seeing things from a distance. Alright, well here's the ladder. So let's climb up the ladder and go in that door. So soon? My. If you're already old enough to be wearing these clothes, then it's going to be very important for you to gather as much wisdom as you can from now on. If you're to make your way in the world, that is, Link. Now, I've been studying a wealth of topics since long before you were born. I'm what you'd call a brain of all trades. You're a smart little fellow yourself, aren't you? I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and maybe you're the one I should pass it down to. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly, and before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowledge, you know? Such a racket! Can you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelf, you dratted hooligan! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother, who lives just downstairs. He hates studying. All day, every day, the lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No, the brain's a muscle too. I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's not any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what is a brother to do? Now, if you're brand new to the game, you can read all these notes that are tacked to the wall right there. And they tell you weird, useful things. Like, for example, Sturgeon's lesson 1 point lessons. Okay, lesson 1, the energy of life. To be young is to know no limits to one's stamina. To become stronger, one must first know oneself. The 3 hearts in the upper left shows one's current life energy. Perhaps a fancier way to describe it would be to call it a life gauge. As one experiences trials and hardships in life, one will naturally gain more hearts. However, if one is injured and takes damage, those hearts will decrease. At such times, it may be possible to replenish one's health by cutting grass and finding hearts. So, I mean, everything you'd want to know about the game, you can just read all these little reports on the walls. We're not going to, because I'm an expert at this game. I know this game really well. So let's go outside and let's talk to his much less intelligent younger brother who lives just downstairs. Alright, so here's Orca. Oh, what is the matter, Link? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir, I have. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold L to target me, then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust. L target, then hit joystick forward and press B. Come at me. Thrust with your sword. Very good. Keep thrusting. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly to build up your strength, then release it. Or rotate the joystick once and then press B. Very good. More. Keep it up. Next is harder. This is a parry attack. L target until you see A start to shine. Then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. And again, L target and watch closely for A to shine. Very good. Now finally the jump attack. Draw your sword, L target, and press A. Come at me once more. That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened. but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down that kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. Alright, we now have a sword with which to defend ourselves. Let's go save that girl who fell into the forest. So make your way across the island to this point here, go up this hill, and when you get to this sign saying do not enter, basically, no entry, the forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete. This is your access to the forest where the lady fell into the trees. We're going to save that for our next episode. If you enjoyed this presentation, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, rate me a like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. Legend of Zelda is just a game. And games are meant to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun while playing them, so if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here for our next episode when we're going to venture into the deep, dark woods of Outset Island. We're going to save that gal who fell into the trees, and if there's time, we might even help the townsfolk of Outset. But that's going to be our next adventure. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.